So, me and my family went to go see Wakanda Forever. And this is my honest review of the movie. I'm a little disappointed, man. Well, I ain't gonna say a little. I'm a lot disappointed, man, because this is one thing I have to say. This movie shows you what happens in the black community when you take the male out of the picture. When you take the black male out of the picture, you take the image of the black male out of the picture. This movie shows you exactly what will happen to the black community when the men are gone. This movie shows you what happens when you have no male leadership, guidance, or anything in the community, man. Wakanda had never, ever been attacked on its own soil. None of Wakanda's properties had ever been attacked. The black man is gone from the picture. Wakanda gets invaded by foreign entities. Wakanda's properties is being attacked by governments trying to steal Wakanda's resources. It's chaos in the kingdom of Wakanda because there's no male able to lead. All of that is just absent. There's no strong men in the movie. The only one that was strong in the movie, he was bossed around by a 100-pound girl, and she didn't even have no powers or nothing. And he bent the knee to her, man. Then on top of that, this same 100-pound girl took the fruit, the lotus or whatever, to get the Black Panther powers, and she fought against a man, and she still couldn't beat this dude, man. She still couldn't beat him. This is a problem in the black community where all of these strong black women are leading in households, leading their communities, and we have a lot of issues as a result of that, man. There's a lot of issues in our community. Yeah, a lot of problems come from the lack of black male leadership in the black community, man. And that's from black men not being in the household, black men not being in the community. The stats say that it does not benefit our people for it to be like that. It doesn't benefit our people. Yet still you have so many women who are hell-bent on this, I don't need a man, I could do it on my own. Just, that whole mentality and that way of thinking just get passed down from daughter to daughter, niece to, it just get handed down, and it just permeates in our community. And so the Black Panther movie, it shows you a microcosmic view of what happens to the black community when the men are gone, when the men ain't present. You know what I mean? Because Wakanda was invaded. Wakanda was attacked. You know what I'm saying? This girl lost her mom, and she couldn't do nothing to help her mom, man. And the crazy thing is, you see why in America, you see why it's strategically done, though. Black men are taken off the playing field. Instruments are put in place to target black men to take them from the playing field. And you see why it's done. Because as soon as the Black Panther was dead, everybody wanted to attack that kingdom. Everybody wanted to attack that kingdom. Everybody wanted to invade that kingdom. Everybody wanted to rob that kingdom blind. And this did not happen until This didn't happen until the king was gone. The strong black male leadership was gone. And this is something that black people as a whole, man, we're gonna have to address this issue, man. We're gonna have to address that issue, because we can't have a viable community led by only women. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been working for us in general. It hasn't been working for us. We've been trying this, this matriarchy in the black community, and it hasn't been working. The stats show that is not beneficial to us. The crime, the lack of education, you know what I'm saying? The suicides, all of this stuff is attributed to single parent households. So it's like, it doesn't work. We need to try something different. We didn't have these issues when the man was at the head of the family. We didn't have all these issues in our community when that was the case. And this movie, man, this movie was a reflection, man. It was like looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? It was like looking in the mirror, man. It was almost, this movie kind of epitomizes everything about the Woman King that I didn't, that's why I didn't support the Woman King, man. I didn't support that movie because of the message that it conveyed. I didn't like the message. And this movie ain't really, it's not really no different for real, man. It's Woman King was on steroids, but this movie had they layered it so that you couldn't really, unless you was looking for it or you was conscious of it, you wasn't gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. We got to do something. We have to do something that bridges this divide, this gap between black men and women. We have to do something about the single parent household crisis. You know what I'm saying? Men need to step up and women need to let them. You know what I mean? This whole I don't need a man shit that stuff needs to go like the dinosaurs, man. We need to get rid of that whole rhetoric, that whole way of thinking. And because it doesn't work for us, man. It's not working for us. It hasn't worked for us. We need to try something different. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing different. We need to go back to what was working. And the man being in the household, that was working for us. You know what I'm saying? It made for healthier children mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? To have both parents in the household. We need to get away from this thinking I could do it all on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you can don't mean it's beneficial for you or your children that you are doing it alone. I'm a single parent. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not benefiting my child that she doesn't have a mother around. My daughter needs that. I can't provide for her what a woman would be able to provide for her. I just can't. I'm not a woman. I don't know anything about being a woman. I can't teach my daughter that. You know what I'm saying? But a woman could teach her that. And it's the same thing with women. But women seem to have a problem with admitting the fact that they can't, they have an issue admitting that they can't teach a boy how to be a man. You ask women that and they'll tell you emphatically that they can do it and they don't need a man to teach a boy how to be a man. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm not I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the movie. It was cool taking my kids and grandkids up there to see the movie and stuff. My cousins, we all went up there and watched the movie. You know what I'm saying? It was cool hanging out with them. But, I'm what some people would consider woke, even though they didn't turn that into something derogatory. But my third eye is open, so I see things a lot of people wouldn't necessarily see. And that movie, man, is some bullshit for real. And that's just my opinion, though. Others may not see that, so it is what it is. Peace.